Straight up to the news that we break first right here on Magicbricks Now. It is official. Maharashtra's Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has signed the RERA bill, pushing the real estate regulator into its final lap. First news right here on Magicbricks Now. RERA will roll out in Maharashtra by the 15th of April. My colleague Amita Balachandra joins us now with some exclusive information on that front. Amita, all yours.
Certainly great news for home buyers. All the demands that Magicbricks Now had put forth to make builder-friendly rules to consumer-friendly has now not only been accepted by the Housing Department, but we learned from Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis himself, who exclusively told us that he has not only signed RERA but has also retained all of the changes that we had suggested the Housing Department to consider. We understand that the demands we put forth are mainly about discriminating, to end that discrimination between vegetarians and non-vegetarians, to ensure that money lenders would be defined, and to bring in some sort of clarity for carpet area and make sure that developers don't misuse this once the possession takes place. All of these changes, including other changes that we made, has been included in the real estate regulator rules, and we're one step closer to these rules becoming an act. We understand it will take about a week for them to get notified, and a special committee has now been formed to appoint a regulator within the next 20 days. Amita Balachandra for Magicbricks Now.
And now being joined by Mr. Uday Vavikar, Vice President, Consumer Court Bar Association of Maharashtra and Goa, on the phone line. Mr. Vavikar, thank you so much as always for being with us here. I want to understand, one step to go, lots of changes made since the draft of Maharashtra's RERA was announced. How do you feel at this point in time?
I feel great, and I must congratulate Magicbricks Now. For the simple reason was the cause was really taken up immediately, because the RERA which was proposed was totally anti-consumer, and it was like washing away all that was written by MOFA and Supreme Court judgments. But now things are coming back to a great extent to normalcy. We'll have to see and watch out, because major issues like carpet area has been taken addressed off, because otherwise the carpet area was in doldrums and nobody would know what was it, and builder would decide before giving possession. Was a chaos. That has been rectified. And even in case of money lender, the money lender is getting defined, as rightly put it. So many other changes, including now let us look at conveyance, what is going to happen. Deemed would be retained, or thereafter also whether the conveyance would be defined as the appurtenant land along with the podium parking, because they were saying podium parking will not be given and appurtenant land will not be given, only building will be conveyed. That was absolutely nothing. I mean, if there was no conveyance, the builder would have retained everything. The entire real credit goes to one of the channel, and I would say it is Magicbricks Now, and all the participants, including I would say Mr. Prabhu, Ramesh Prabhu, and then Shri Deshpande of Grahak Panchayat, every activist, and of course Fade has really engineered it. I would give the credit to the media for these changes along with us, and I think that is how the role has to be. Let us now see how it will really turn out. But I am quite optimistic now that at least this RERA is now falling in line with the original RERA. Hats off to all the activists, and hats off to consumers' awareness, and hats off to your media. It is, of course, to be watched now. What are the details? But most of the details are now consumer friendly. They have plugged in whatever the loopholes are, and this is an achievement for the consumers, in the interest of consumers.
In the interest of consumers, it's a big thumbs up coming in from Mr. Uday Vavikar. Mr. Uday Vavikar, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us, even as Maharashtra's RERA is one step away from final conclusion.